What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it's to talk about Arsenal versus AC Milan. That's right, it's the reverse fixture from last week. What is there to say? Arsenal beat AC Milan last week 2-0. It was an excellent result because, let's face it, not a damn person about that thought we would do it. But we managed to do it and play really well in doing it. To be honest, it should have been more. We were guilty of it not being more. And since then, there's been a little bit more of a, I wouldn't go as far to say feel-good atmosphere, but things have at least felt positive, which is unusual for Arsenal fans, let's be honest. We took that performance and we smoked Watford 3-0. Maybe, arguably, the scoreline flattered us a little bit, but I thought it was a deserved win. I thought we performed okay. And we did what we had to do. So now we come back into the competition where, let's face it, this is our season in a nutshell, this Europa League competition. And what worries me is whenever we put shit into one basket and try and go all in on it, we tend to fuck up. I mean, as much as we've enjoyed laughing at the likes of over the last week or so, between Tottenham being knocked out by Juventus and then Man United losing to Seville yesterday, which is still unbelievable to me because I thought they were going to annihilate them at Old Trafford. It was far from it. It shows you that these teams, just because we're leading in a tie or just because we performed well in one tie, don't mean shit unless you can do the job in the second half of the tie. And AC Milan tomorrow are going to come with it. They're going to come with it hard. They're talking about playing a 4-4-2 formation. They usually play a 4-3-3. They got back to winning ways over the weekend. They won 1-0 away from home. So I'm expecting an AC Milan side that are going to be up for this one. They've got to try. They've got to go for it. And we don't do well with pressure. One thing I do like, though, is the idea of a team coming to the Emirates and needing to win. Like, usually, if it's away from home, I'd be more worried about this situation. But at the Emirates, we are pretty good. And it suits us for a team, generally, not necessarily to press us, but to actually look like they're trying to win the game. Because we can counter-strike the best of them. So, in that respect, I am confident. Having said that, Danny fucking Welbeck will probably be our striker. These are why I do hope for 11s, people. Because if it's up to me, I would never put Danny Welbeck in the starting lineup. Speaking of which, this would be the 1-11 that I would go with. Now, there's talk that Monreal may be back for this game, so that has made me think again about this 1-11. So, in goal, David Ospina goes in goal for me. At right back, I'm going to lie, I think Maitland-Niles did all right against Watford, but I think if Hector is back, and I heard he might be for this game, you play him. If not, I am perfectly fine with Ainsley Maitland-Niles playing in this game. I thought he did all right against Watford. Centre-back pairing's got to be Mustafi and Koscielny, and just telling these motherfuckers, we need a good game out of you, and we need you people to be alert. So that would be who I would go for. Left back, Monreal. My two in the middle would be, my three in the middle, I should say, would be Jack, Ramsey, and Granit Xhaka. Fair play to Granit. I think between Watford and AC Milan, I thought he's had decent games. So let's see where it continues to go. So those would be my three midfielders. I think just stick with what works. And Iwobi didn't work at the weekend, if I'm being honest. So those are the three that works. So I stick with that. Speaking of three, I would go with, this is me personally, I'd go with Eddie Nikita, I'd go with Mesut Ozil, and I'd go with Mkhitaryan. Why? Because how much worse can Nikita be to Danny Welbeck? Let's just be honest. I think you'll probably see Lacazette in the next leg, on the next tie, I should say, should we get that far. Until we get to that point, let's play Nikita. He can't be any worse. To me, I could just see us doing some dumb shit, like stumbling and bumbling through, but losing this game 2-1. I'm going to confidently say we won't lose, but I do think they will score. I have a feeling they'll score first. So prepare yourself, people. This could be a rough ride. I see it being something dumb like 4-2 or something like that. But with no Aubameyang, I don't know if there's that many goals in the team. I'm going to go with 2-1 Arsenal. I think we'll get there, 2-1. You guys let me know what you think. Do you see us winning? Do you think it'll be a comfortable game? Am I right to be wary? Am I right to compare our situation with Tottenham and Man United's? Leave it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. I'm going to do a review straight after the game. Probably be a live one, so stay tuned for that. All right, people, take care. Deuces.